Hey guys, sorry for the delay yesterday. Let's go over all of the releases from yesterday from the Stanley Cup playoff event. Also, we got giant news from Gary Bettman. Apparently, hockey is back, so we'll discuss that briefly as well. So let's kick it off with the new Stanley Cup cards and go over their values and whatnot. Let's take a look. So we'll start at the bottom with the 90 overall Justin Falk from the Hurricanes. Great speed, obviously. 96 speed, but 98 everything else, essentially. Slapshot power of 91, accuracy of 83. His awareness stats are a little low as well for a 90 overall, and his body checking is only 86. To be honest, even though he is a right-handed defenseman, and there's obviously just a lot less good options on right defense, this is a hard pass just when you combine the fact that he doesn't have 99 speed, even though with the synergy he would. His body checking is not very high. His size is super just average, and then his awarenesses aren't really all that high either. So this would be a pass for me. Then we've got the 90 overall Steve RUCCHIN, 6'1", 210. This is another icon card that got an upgrade, and unfortunately, because the speed of the icon cards were so low, like I mentioned and throughout these releases, it's pretty tough to use these guys at this stage of the game. However, this one might not be that bad because with synergies, obviously 95 speed, you can get up to 98, but the acceleration agility is pretty low. However, his shot is above 90. All of his hand stats are 92, but again, his awareness stats are super low. Does have 92 faceoffs. I still think that there are far better options, but if we were to take a look in the auction house right now as to what they're going for, I don't know if it'd be worth it. Let's take a peek. Yeah, 60,000. I mean, honestly, it should be under 50 in my opinion. That might not be a bad buy. Then we've got the 91 Robert Thomas, 5'11", 187. So he is kind of small, 98 speed across the board, shot at about 90 as well. Body checking and hand stats at the high 80s, awareness stats at 90. This is essentially a really ho-hum card, and you can't use him on center either because his draws are only 77. Unless you're a Blues fan, this is a hard pass for me. Then we've got the 91 Guy Carbonneau, 5'11", essentially the exact same thing as Robert Thomas, just too small, and his skating is only 95. I mean, his speed is 95, the rest is below that. This would be other than the fact that he's got 98 defensive awareness and 95 draws, which is super usable, obviously, unless you're making like an all-time Canadians team, this would be just a real hard pass for me at this stage of the game. You're going to get lit up by guys that are really fast or any bigger, and I don't want you wasting your coins on something like that. If you're trying to be competitive, obviously, if you're making a Canadian squad, this Guy Carbonneau would be a great addition. On to Robin Regeer, 92 overall, 6'3" with 97 speed, acceleration, agility, high 90s as well. This is a great size and speed card, so he fits the mold there. The problem is his shot accuracy is 74, so you can launch missiles with him at 96 power, but he's not coming anywhere close to the net. Now, his body checking is 97, his passing and puck control is 88, which does work, and his defensive awareness is 94. This is a totally usable left-handed defenseman card. I'm curious to see what he goes for because he's not going to be anywhere close to the net if with point shots. 134 is a little high for me. Once he gets down to around 100, then I would pull the trigger on it because other than his shot, he does have kind of elite size and whatnot. Then one of the best cards in this release, in my opinion, in the 92 overall, Tyler Myers, 6'8", 229. His trade deadline card was already one of the best. 99 speed across the board, shot power of 96, 80 accuracy, so still really rough there. Body checking of 93, passing puck control at 89, and his awareness stats over 90 as well. This is a really, really good card and one that you should definitely look for if you're not able to grab some of the the high end guys like Brent Burns or the John Carlson, even the Bufflin, those kind of cards. This Tyler Myers is a great right-handed defenseman card. On to Johan Hedberg, 6 foot. Unfortunately, that's pretty much where it'll end there. He is a 93 overall, so his stats are great, but he's just not really usable. Unfortunately, same story here, guys. Then we've got the 93 overall Eric DAZE, and he might be one of the best cards in the game. I know I did my best in position card video a little while ago, and obviously he isn't in the high 90s in terms of overall stats, but at 6'6", 234 with 99 skating, 95 shooting, like any stat that is important is super high on this Eric DAZE card. One of the best left-handed cards in the game. And if I had to guess, he's going to go for quite a bit. We'll take a look in the auction house if there's any there. There isn't. I would guess he's around 300,000-400,000, but this is a super good card if you're able to grab that. Then we've got the 94 overall, Paul Stastny, 99 skating, 92 shot with hand stats all above 90, offensive and defensive awareness at 95 and 94, and faceoffs at 99. A very, very serviceable center. You know, if you're looking in that mid-range before you get to the master set guys, this card is very, very good, other than the fact he's only 6 foot, but that's kind of where like the median average is. That's fine. You could do a lot worse than this Paul Stastny. Then we've got the 94 Matt Murray, 6'4". If you can use Martin Jones, you could probably use Matt Murray. Very similar in size and stats. But again, I think that there's just going to be better guys because there's taller ones, and those help with the incidental contact and whatnot. But all of his other stats are fantastic. Then we've got the 95 Keith Yandel, 99s across the board in terms of skating, shot power 96, accuracy 88. So that's very good if you're trying to rifle one from the point. Passing and puck control at 98, deking's at 96 as well. Awareness is in the mid 90s as well. Fantastic left-handed defenseman card. I still think there's a few that are better than him. You know, obviously like the Chara, Hedman, those kinds of guys. But this is a very, very good card. And then we've got the 96 overall, Mark Stone, 6'3", 99 skating with high 90s shooting, hand stats all in the mid 90s. Like, this is one of the best right-handed winger cards in the game. I remember his trade deadline card last year was an absolute force, and this one there's no difference here. I mean, if he wasn't a Golden Knight, I'd really want this card, but yeah, a fantastic right winger card right-handed winger card for you guys in this game. So guys, that is all the content from yesterday. I know I'm releasing this video a day late, but I do want to mention that, you know, Gary Bettman obviously just announced that the return to play is now in action. So we're going to get NHL hockey. It's still a few months away, but good news all around there. So if you guys are looking for daily Hockey Ultimate Team content or just NHL content in general, please give my my YouTube channel a subscribe and a like on the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow.